Okay, guys. I'm sorry. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Cool. This is different. Let's go refresh the page. Let's go here. Go to here. I missed the end of that question. Hi. Okay. Sort of back. I think I lost a lot of the viewers again, but that happens. That happens. The death of one of my live streams. Welcome back. I'm now on my computer because I forgot to charge my phone. So my phone is completely dead. So yeah, that is a mistake. But anyway, I kind of like answering these questions. I think it's a lot of fun. So I don't mind doing it. But if anyone has any questions, feel free to shoot away. I don't know how to comment on the last live stream. It's kind of gone. Yeah. Yeah. Will gelatin get restocked again soon? The answer to that is probably, but for a very short time. So I manufactured them, and there were a few extra at the factory, and I shipped them like ASAP to get here as fast as possible for Christmas. It might be there right before Christmas, but it's a very small amount. So it's going to sell out, and don't count on getting it. You've got to pay attention to the store. It's probably going to be like another week or so. I'm sorry. I didn't expect gelatin to be as popular as gelatin is. People seem to love it like more than any other. Like it's doing very well. I'm going to try to get it back in stock like full time next year, but it's going to take some time because you can't just turn these things on. They take time. Can I give you a hint? I'm not giving any hints. Hey, Braden, what's up?
Oh, wait, did people message him on Twitter?
Oh, well, I've been telling people to message him, but
I know, but have they?
Braden, people have been messaging you about Coca-Cola on Twitter. Let's see. Which characters will you never make? I'm not talking about that. Yeah, let's see. What is bro doing? I'm just chilling, just having fun. This is the fourth live stream I've done tonight because the other three all crashed. I mean, they didn't crash. I just ran out of power once, and then weird pop-ups kind of killed the stream. How soon is dinner? Because I don't want dinner's now.
Yeah,
Dude, Peter, your life looks so good right now.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't want to like.
You're just chilling live stream waiting for dinner. I love it.
Should I like? Is it like wrong to eat on live stream, or is that like? Is this like? Should I do mukbang with plushies? Oh, this could be a lot of fun. Go eat.
Yeah, it's like a clip.
I don't know. Well, I don't want to eat with the plush here, so rub my greasy hands on them. I mean, meatloaf is greasier, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll feed the plush in a live stream. That sounds like a great idea. Also, here is for the animatic. Oh, could you answer it again for me? It was the one about J&J doing non-mistake. Yes. So thank you for the super chat, by the way. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was actually looking for the old chat, but I actually closed out of that window on accident. So, will we be doing non-J&J stuff? Yeah. So there are people on the crew here that work on projects unrelated to the OSC. Some of them make it public, some of them don't. I even have projects that are not related to the OSC that have like viewers and yeah, it's fun. We all do it. I think Carrie does it more than most. But I don't really think the crew is ever going to unify to make something together outside of the OSC. I think it's going to pretty much, if we're working on something, we want to make Jack and Jellyfy as good as possible. We want to make the OSC as strong as possible. We want to make BFDI as strong as possible. So why would we divert our main efforts to anything other than that? And that's the main reason we're probably not going to, you're not going to see anything from us that is totally outside of the norm. But yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for the super chat. And yeah, I think there's not going to be nothing from us, but keep an eye on Chris Schwafer. If you follow Chris Schwafer on YouTube, he's always making really cool animations, and I think a lot of people have been working with him on projects, so you just want to keep an eye out for that. It's fun. How long do you think BFDI will last? I actually believe that BFDI is going to last. I mean, if you're talking about like that, like a season, I don't know. If you're talking about like Jack and Jellyfy as a whole, oh my goodness, my hair is like all wonky. I think Jack and Jellyfy is going to survive this whole like AI thing. I think the reason Jack and Jellyfy is so special is the community. I think the whole object show community is about like doing things together, the art, the like friendships, the the history, and I think you can't like I think that's just going to continue. Like I think there's something special about it that can't really just be destroyed by that. And I think it's just going to keep. I think it has a lot more room to grow. I think the OSC will become a lot stronger. I think a lot more people are learning how to animate, which means that we're able to produce more within the OSC. There's more income coming in. Like I'm working really hard to make objectshow.com in order to help fund a lot of these creators' artistic visions of what they want to create in the OSC. So yeah, when you get something off of like, I'm going to promote it right now, objectshow.com, you are actually giving that creator like directly a big portion of their income, which they can then use to make shows faster, which they can use to hire animators, background designers. And it means that these background designers and artists, instead of having to do like a regular job full time, they're able to like maybe do part-time in the OSC. And the more of that we get, the more plush we create for the community, the more products we create for the community, the more the community is going to grow as a whole. So it's a pretty special thing. So yeah, go to objectshow.com, support it. Get the bundle. The bundle's a really good deal. So you should pin the website link so you don't have to keep pasting it over and over. I have no idea how to pin anything. I don't do streams. Let's see. How do I pin? Can I 3 dots pin? Oh, there we go. It's pinned. Thank you for letting me know that was a feature. I had no clue. Okay. Oh, look, the Christmas tree. Look how special that is. Let's try to make this as cozy as possible. Yeah. There we go. Hi, Wings or Wings W. Hello. I would personally fund a pencil plush. Yeah. I have no idea what's going to go on with the Jack and Jellyfy plush direction. That is up to Braden. It's not up to me. I'm only going to be working on the objectshow.com stuff, which is ran by me. Please don't tell me change. You will never do Among Us, Chris. I mean, Among Us is no longer as popular as it once was, so I have no idea. I'm not in the content. I just am doing like a lot of the like more logistically boring sides of things that people don't really think about. Plumbing. Okay. Hi, Machi. Can you show off animatic? Yes. Here's animatic. It's about the size of my head. It is an awesome plush. I love animatic. It's like the thing that's really special is the limbs. Look how good this is. This is like it is like the perfect amount of density for like the limbs to where they're like floppy and like absolutely chaotic, as chaotic as possible. It's so much fun. So, can Saul rejoin me? I have no idea. You predicted the animatic gold ingot and tiny tacos plush. Okay, the tiny tacos are honestly, I think, one of the best plush in the whole community in terms of like the quality and in terms of just how awesome they are. You get 4 plush in a bundle together for like $35. That's like a crazy deal because you get 4 plush and they're keychains. They have a really unique texture. I don't know. I'm gonna keep promoting them. I feel like I've promoted them enough. The pure insanity. I mean, I don't know. This looks pretty insane to me. So, what's your favorite plush, and why is it gelatin? There is no gelatin plush. So the gelatin jelly lamp I love probably the most out of any of the products I've made. Maybe alongside. I mean, I love the. I love every product that I've made. They're a lot of fun. So I have a hard time saying I like one more than another. Will Clash to be champion be added? I have no idea. Florence is laughing. So apparently,
What? No, it's just like what a random one to ask.
do you know what that means?
Well, yeah, it's just a different object show.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen it. So, what manufacturer is being used for the new plushies? I am working with I'm not going to say who I'm working with, but it's a smaller manufacturer than the one that is used for Jack and Jellyfy. I like it because I work with somebody one-on-one pretty frequently when it comes to the plush, when we're deciding how to do limbs, when we're deciding how things should look, when we're figuring out the cut patterns. She's got an incredible eye, and she's a lot of fun to work with. So I work with this one girl one-on-one. Her name is Belina, and she's really good at making products. So we actually do all the designs. She just helps articulate them to the actual like cut patterns. So there's a lot of steps behind the scenes when you start making things in like bulk. When you're figuring out like the size of the tags, how thick the tag should be, what the dimensions of the tag should be, what needs to be on the other kinds of tag, or like there's like sewn in tags, what the material of the sewn in tags is going to be. Do you mind closing the door, Florence?
Oh yeah, why is it open again?
So was it worth getting the golden ignition? Yes, it's worth getting any of them. Again, like when you get any of them, first of all, we put a lot of effort in making them, so they're like good, like they're really good. The limbs on Golden Gate are awesome. The feet are awesome. I always care a lot about the limbs. I'm trying to standardize the limbs a little bit more in the OSC because I feel like the quality is all over the place, and I figure let's just sit down, have a serious like brainstorming session on what the limbs should be in the OSC. In terms of like the plush renditions this is for objectshow.com, and let's really focus on making them as good as possible, so that way we can just kind of repeat the same formula for other plush. I know it sounds formulaic, but there's some not so good limbs in the OSC, and I just want them to all be like fantastic, like the best possible. So still being used for TDOS, and I'm not going to comment on other companies and what they're doing. Objectshow.com is my project, and I'm basically helping out these other creators. So I'm not going to be commenting on like the other companies. So I see you, cool dude. I read your comment. Among Us, Skibidi, Animatic. There you go. Can you get a concussion from the cardboard and Rocky Pin and Ruby plushies? Probably not. I don't think so. Like if you were to like, I don't know, like that'd be a pretty weird situation. I don't think that would happen. How long does it take from brainstorming, concepting, production, shipping, and how long does that take for me? It depends on the product. Like the gelatin jelly lamp took a long time. It took a lot of prototyping. You have to make these gigantic like iron molds where you're injecting things, and there's machinery and all sorts of chaos. It's complex. It's not simple. And that took more than half a year. So that's why we had the prototypes available for the hurricane in Texas. If you read the description on shop.jackandjellyfy.com, there's a whole thing about the hurricane. We had to use the gelatin lamp to see in the dark. Cool, dude. I'm going to have to mute you. If you post any more of those, I'll give you like 10 seconds to stop. But it's a little much because it means I'm missing other people's comments. Hey Peter, I really want. Okay, hey Peter, I really want to know what plush I should get: the flower plush, the ruby plush, and spongy, or the gelatin jelly lamp. I would recommend the gelatin jelly lamp above any other product, but it's sold out. I love all three of them. I think they're a great combo. Flower, I think, has some of the best limbs in the community. Like look here. Flowers is awesome. Flowers is a great plush. I love Flower. I love Spongy. Spongy is just a gigantic pillow. That's all Spongy is. It's just a giant plush pillow, and I love that. So if you want just the biggest huggable plush possible, Spongy's where you should go. Peter, how do you prototype your models? Do you create them in-house with something like a 3D printer, or does the manufacturer send samples?
Did you plant that one?
No, that's Ben. When it comes to making models, it's everything is designed by the crew, so or at least the community. That's about as deep as I'm gonna go. Okay, cool, dude. I'm gonna have to mute you. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know how to. I don't see mute. Oh wait, there's a timeout. Oops. Let's see. Mute this guy. Hide user. Put user in timeout. We'll do 24 hours because that's enough time. Okay, there we go. Cool, dude's muted. Anyway, would you read my essay on how BFDI encouraged me to get into politics and voting? I probably won't. Florence is laughing. I'm not a big. I love to read, but I usually just listen to audiobooks, and I don't really have a lot of time at the moment to be looking at things. If you have to pick one, do you like the 4X figurine better? I'll just put them in front of you, and I'll let you decide which one you want. So, yeah, and sorry, I didn't mean to sound rude there, but yeah, the 4 has 2 different colors. Like I mean, I guess they both do. I don't know. It's up to you. Whichever one you like the most. I don't know. I think the plush are the better, like, or the top tier choice. Yes, Animatic is available to buy. You can get Animatic right here, right now. I 100% recommend Animatic. It's one of my favorite shows. It's a great plush. It's IF. Do you know somebody named IFAF? Do you know IFAF?
Oh yeah, I do.
They're saying hi.
Oh, hello.
Florence says hi. So I'll like that comment from Florence.
What?
They just super chatted me. Oh, I don't know how to. It's not letting me like them. Oh wait, no, I have to hit the heart. There we go. Will there be any more BFDI figurines? Maybe. I'm not going to talk about the future. And if there are, making figurines requires some very complex molding, so that takes a long time. So it's going to be a while if there's more. But let's see how 4NX do first. See if people really love them, and figure out what people want changed about them. See how they stand to like the next couple months of people playing with them, and then we'll make any design changes that need to be made, and maybe we'll make some more. Maybe we won't. I don't know. That's completely a mystery because when it comes to something new, we want to see how people interact with it first and see what they do. We're not in a rush. Jack and Jill is not in a rush. We're taking our time when it comes to coming up with like completely new concepts. We want it to be, we don't want to cause problems. So we want it to be okay. That being said, I do think things are speeding up quite a bit regardless. Hi, Tyler, Lance. Hi, Xander. I just got a super chat from Tyler Lance. Xander says hi, sup, Tyler Lance. Florence is laughing. There's not very many people here. Oh, there's Chris. How many people are here? Wow, there's still a lot of people. Chris, can I spoil anything about what you're doing?
What?
Never mind, I guess.
Wait, what were you saying?
Well, does Chris want to say anything about what he's working on?
Oh, what?
I'm on a live stream right now.
Oh, sorry. Wait, what did you say? What, like, the show I'm working on?
Yeah, you're on live. You're live, by the way.
Oh, I'm working very hard on it. Animation's almost done, I think.
Animation's almost done, he thinks.
Hopefully.
Go check out Chris Schwafer on YouTube.
I'm gonna really try to get it out like December too, right?
He's gonna get it out in December, it sounds like. So also, Xander, who do you voice in Animatic Battle?
Oh, I voiced Nacho.
Nacho?
And I voiced Bob-omb, and I voiced
Bob-omb?
and Eggnog Jr.
Eggnog Jr. Do you want to come like say something in their voice?
No.
Come on,
I have
please.
dinner.
Please, before dinner.
And my voice is already like Nacho's, so they're hearing it right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're hearing Nacho speak right now.
We're playing a game.
Oh, they're playing a game, so they're rushing out of the room. If you were to cut open the Rocky pin or Ruby plush, what cardboard would you see? It's probably like firm plastic. I have not cut one of these open. I mean, I did cut pin open. Well, no, somebody else cut pin open. Go look at my pin's video. Pin is dissected, but I have not seen the plastic. We haven't cut into that far into pin. Should I do a dissecting a plush video? Which one should I dissect? I don't know. I kind of feel rude destroying Rocky because Rocky's so cute. Okay. Oh, hi, Florence. I'm mad, bro. Florence just left the room. Okay. Remind me when Florence walks back in to say hi to Florence again. Carrie's not here. Carrie's gone right now. Carrie and Michael are both gone right now. Who would win the Fly Dutchman from SpongeBob? Or I don't know. Wait, I have a question. Will the plushies on the OSC website thing be restocked? For objectshow.com, the goal is to someday have them available full time. The thing is, we are starting slow with this project. We don't want to go too fast and, spend a lot of money on making product and then not have it sell and cause problems. We need to go slow and see how things go first before we ramp anything up. But the hope is that someday they are available full time. Yes, that is what we're trying to build. That is what we're trying to do. So that way the creators have more income, so that way they can make more shows. When you buy something from these creators, it actually goes like the majority of it goes to the creator. Some of it goes to like management, to the artists who work on the advertising, the promos, everything. Don't let this stream prevent you from eating, bro. I appreciate it. Ian's laughing. Ian just waved. I will eat in a little bit. I had a lot of snacks today. I actually went out because of objectshow.com. I treated myself. I got 2 Monster Energy drinks this week. I haven't drank one of them. They were on sale for $1 each. And then I also got myself a pound au chocolat at a local coffee place and a coffee, which I never do. I never go out for pretty much anything. And then I also got pho yesterday with Sir Ryan as like kind of a thank you for helping me with the gelatin lamp. So that was really fun. Hey Xander, it's can you tell Xander it's LMAD bro, LMAD bro? You know what? I'll just send him a message over Discord. Let me send a message to both Xander and Lawrence. LMAD bro says hi. Say hi to Florence too. Okay, there we go. There, I sent the message directly. Well, I can send one to Florence. I should just say it say directly to Florence. There we go. Let me go to Byron. There we go. And there we go. I have sent a message to both of them through Discord, even though they're just in the other room. How long is shipping to Canada? Is if it's for Jack and Jellyfy and if it's for objectshow.com, they're totally different answers. Jack and Jellyfy is pretty fast about everything. Objectshow.com is going to be very slow. It's going to take a couple months before we ship anything out. I have not seen II yet. I have not seen the finale, and I'm going to hold off for a little bit just because I've been too busy with things. But we'll see. I'm kind of curious. When I have like a full belly, I'm relaxed, and I'm just like on my own or something. I'll watch it. How long is shipping to the UK? Just hoping it arrives before May. I would be absolutely shocked if it took longer, if it took that long. I'm pretty sure it will be there before May. My hope is to have an answer for people, like actually get real answers for production timelines and everything in about 3 weeks. I'm trying to get the answers as fast as possible, but part of it is like there's a cadence, there's a rhythm that you have to follow when it comes to making something. And the rhythm hasn't been fully revealed because it's a new project with a new manufacturer, with a new form of selling in the OSC, which is a pre-sale. I mean, people have done pre-sales with companies like Makeshift before, but this is being ran by me. So I need to understand it a little better just to make sure that everything's done right. I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to overpromise. I don't want to do any of that. I want to just make sure things are taken care of right and that everyone gets what they want. Yeah, so that way no problems are caused. Is there going to be a plush of all 64 characters? I don't know. Maybe. Is this what this is called? A Shapeway figure? I did not design these. This was designed by a third-party company. Animatic plush right now. You can go and get Animatic. It's on the store at this exact moment. Here's the link. Please. Oh, I have 1 second. show.com. ITFT crew says hi, by the way. Hello, crew. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys want, just like hit me up on Twitter or X or whatever we call it now. Just send me a message. It will say that it's private, but I read all the messages that people attempt to send to me. So yeah, I read almost every message on Twitter. Will I respond? Probably not, unless it's like I get too many messages to respond to everyone, unfortunately, at this point. So I need to focus on things like friends and customer service and like for objectshow.com and stuff like that. Will there be a Lewis plush? That'd be fun. I don't know. Let's see. Goodbye, Lucy. Goodbye. What's more important, plush production or first responders? I don't know. I don't ask me these like trap questions. I don't want to answer trap questions. What does all the Jack and Jellyfy merch come from? Why does all the Jack and Jellyfy merch come from California? That's because our warehouse is in California. Actually, we just live in a giant pile of plush. There's so many plush everywhere that we just bathe in them. I'm joking. There is a video of me being buried by evil leafies, though. I'm joking about that last one though. So when it comes to the plush, they are all shipped to one warehouse, and then they're distributed from that warehouse. We're looking at a couple others because the warehouse has like other branches. So we're looking at, hopefully trying to get other locations in order to, help reduce shipping costs at some point. But we're going to worry about that later. Objectshow.com. Yeah, I've had a couple of refund requests for different reasons. Like a lot of people have said, oh, I bought 3 plush and I didn't realize that there was like a bundle where I could get all 4. And I'm like, okay, so I just refunded them and then they went and got it. If you ask for any reason, yeah, I'd probably say yes. I'm not going to guarantee that I'll say yes if people are like abusing something or if somebody else starts managing it. But while I'm managing it, customer service for objectshow.com, yeah, that's my standard. That's what I want to do. So what's your opinion on the show Smiling Friends? It's on Adult Swim. I'm not going to answer that. It's fun, but yeah. How is Fiery not burning down the WTF as we speak? Water. I don't know. What's my favorite plush? The Tiny Tacos. Liam, Animatic, Pen, Rocky. Flowers good. Spongy. There you go. Probably somewhere in that order. Why won't you answer anything? Because I get a lot of questions. There's actually more questions here than I can answer. So I'm going as fast as I can, guys. I'm confused. How exactly do you work for the J&J crew? What do you do for the team? I am working on product, a lot of newer experimental stuff that I'm not going to talk about. I also just help out with like a lot of the behind the scenes, like boring, like, the boring stuff. So a lot of the boring stuff. But yeah, will computer from TDOS get a restock? That computer plush is made by Makeship. I'm not sure if they're going to do one. That's I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Tony about it, but I'm not sure. What's a better holiday, plush giving or Plushmas? Plushmas. I like them both. Fornex have a bond that they cherish greatly. I mean, okay. I like that comment. There you go. I sent a like. Hello, Peter. Insert Spider-Man reference. I was never that big into Spider-Man. I was never big into superheroes as a kid. Manic and Tiny Tacos will be my first plush, not BFDI related. I love J&J with all my heart. Thank you for making childhoods. You can thank the crew. I'm really just not working on products, but I hope you love the products outside of J&J. Objectshow.com is ran by me. It's not associated with Jack and Jellyfy. They're separate entirely. There's nothing really that overlaps between them except for, maybe I'll ask one of the people on the crew to design something off ours, like a banner or something, but that's about it. How does Ruby and Pin have cardboard in them? Ruby does. Pin does. They both, but it's not cardboard. I think it's plastic. I think it's like a thick plastic sheet that's then cut in the shape. I don't design that, so I'm not totally sure. Do you think David or Fanny plush will ever happen? I mean, I have a good feeling that a lot of the plush will happen at some point, but it's going to take time. He's my favorite. Do you know when he will get restocked? I'm not sure when Quenny will be restocked. I am not. There's so many more things to do outside of plush that are in the works that I'm trying to make. But yeah, I don't know when gelatin plush will come. I don't even know if there will be one. Enjoy the gelatin lamp. I've put a lot of work into making that thing. That's awesome. I love it. Peter Peterson Ruete. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you guys like my videos. I actually put like, I put a lot of thought into the idea of the videos that I make, but I put very little effort into the editing. And I feel like it's on purpose. Like, I feel like it's kind of like a style of like plush torture or something. I don't know. It's bad, but I think it's a lot of fun. I really liked, if you guys saw the Bomby Timer, that one was a really fun one for me. The Bomby Timer I did with Joseph, I was like, can I like buy you dinner if you make me like a Bomby Timer? And he was like, okay. And so he sat down, and right as he was about to render the Bomby Timer, his computer, the file crashed and it deleted everything. So he had to redo it because he really wanted to get dinner. He's like, oh, the second time will be faster, but it took a lot of time. But I love it. Also, what's your thought on the spongy plush? I want it for Christmas, same as the gelatin lamp. The gelatin lamp's out of stock. I'm working my best to get a little bit more in stock before Christmas, but it's very unlikely. Spongy's awesome. It's just a giant pillow. It is huge. If you want something to hug, it's the best to hug. I love the spongy pillow. I'm calling it a pillow. The spongy pillow, it's no longer a plush, but it is technically a plush. The question I'll answer, is there going to be a plush of all 64 characters? Maybe. I don't know. The future's too far in the future. Like, we're not thinking that far ahead. Who's your favorite Tiny Taco character? I like the box. I actually had a lot of fun making the box. I know that's like, okay. Anyway. Well, for design wise, I actually had the most fun with the box. I thought the box, well, no, that the limbs, the feet on Tiny Tacos look really good in person, and they feel incredible. And they're like, I made them so they'd be like extra like floppy when you like shake it, because I care a lot about like that, like the tactile nature of the toy. That's why I made the lamp. That's why this is like so floppy and silly. I really like how things are just like, I want them to be kind of like whimsical and something that you can just like slap or bonk or do, fun things to. And so, yeah, I put a lot of thought into how the Tiny Tacos worked. Also, I got the gelatin lamp like almost immediately. Also, did you not make a video on new plushies? You just have instead because you didn't want everything to go out of stock so quick. I don't think we're as worried. I think if things go out of stock, like that's actually better for us because then we can restock them sooner. It means there's more income, which means we can, support more animators, support more projects. So we're not like too worried about that. We're trying to have things go out of stock less, maybe. I don't know. Luckily, I got the gelatin lamp on the second restock. Surprised it's still in such high demand. Yeah, it's crazy. The gelatin lamp is like really hard to keep in stock. I doubt there's going to be one small restock left. But that was like my first. I did the Kevin MacLeod record, the vinyl record with Kevin. He like actually came here. He was in this room, like right there. We had lots of conversations right here where I'm standing, or sitting. Kevin was a lot of fun to have here in person, and that was a really special project for me. I loved working with Kevin, so I did that. I did the gelatin lamp, and then I've got the majority of what I've been working on will come out like in the next year. Like I've got a lot of things in the works. And if you guys liked the vinyl record and if you liked the gelatin lamp, I hope you guys like what is to come. I put a lot of thought and a lot of care into like the whimsical natures of everything that I tried to make. So Kevin is a goat. It's awesome. Greatest of all time. What is my least favorite plushie? I'm not going to say just because it's going to be somebody's a Brazilian. Oi, tudo bom? You pai brasileiro. You mai americano. Americana. Merry Christmas, Peter Cipher. Have a ho 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 of a day. Oh, I'm poor now. Sick. Well, I appreciate the 5 AIs. I'm from São Paulo. I was born in São Paulo. My family's there. I go there every other year for Christmas. This year I'm doing it in the U.S. with my mom because she's American. Next year I'll do it in Brazil with my family. And every year it flip flops back and forth like a pendulum. But it's cool. I love that there's OSC people from Brazil. I don't know what's going to happen with the products in Brazil. We might have that disabled for the time being. Products go missing. We send products to Brazil and they just disappear, and then we have to send them again, and then they disappear again. So it's a problem. I don't know what's going on with the shipping down there, but it's I don't know if we're going to have shipping anytime soon. But thank you for the 5 AIs. I appreciate it. My favorite marker in tennis. Okay, let's see. Mation's Bomb. Why do some of the plushies have redesigns? It's a guarantee there's going to be redesigns with Plush. Maybe it's we work with a different manufacturer. Maybe it's we want something changed. I just wrote down in my notes for objectshow.com, I'm going to put a batch number on every single plush from here forward. So that way we always know which one is which, because there's an entire rabbit hole of plush history that I don't think anyone has been able to piece together and even knows what's going on. I'm not sure what's happened. I don't even think Carrie and Michael really know the history. Because it's just like kind of builds and different things are going on and there's different versions. If there's something we want changed, we change it, right? We're not gonna like if we get a final product and we're like, oh, this is great, we love it, but we're seeing that like the fans like don't really like the limbs. Maybe we change the limbs. Maybe we don't like the limbs, so we change the limbs. So there's a lot of reasons why we might change something, and it's guaranteed that there will be changes eventually in the future. But yeah, hi Andreas. Nations, I might be talking to you later this week. I'll DM you eventually. But yeah, I'm going to put batch numbers so that way for objectshow.com, you guys can keep track of the history of all these products because it's fun. Why not? Why not have the history? Why not know what's going on with the future? Or like with it past. We should try to document it. We should try to document everything as it happens because even to us, we don't really know what's going to happen. Like we are just kind of on this journey with the community. And ideas come and go, and things are tried, and things are phased out, and things are forgotten, and things are discovered. And it's just part of the depth of the OSC that some of us here aren't even fully aware of. It's fun. So there's a lot of things there's just a lot. It's a huge community. There's a huge history behind this. It's something very special that I feel like a lot of communities don't really have. Peter, I'm getting marker and ruby plushies. That's awesome. I think you'll love them. Peter, I just bought the Evil Leafy plush. Hey, it's just normal Leafy to me. Second Twisted World. Oh my goodness. You'll like the Evil Leafy. I have an Evil Leafy right. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh my goodness. Hold on. There we go. Right here. I've got the Evil Leafy right here. I've got all the plush like literally at my feet. Boom. Boom. Okay, sorry. That's so cringe. I'm done doing that. I still don't know exactly what role you do around Jack and Jellyfee. That's the thing. Like, it's so many different things. Like, one day I might be helping onboard somebody with, like payroll or something like boring. Another day I'm taking care of like the leases for the property and making sure that like the house has insurance. Another day I'm contacting the landlord because we have a broken pipe. The next day I'm working on a project like prototyping a product with a factory. The next day I'm planning out 2025's product list. Like every day what I do is different, and I love that there's variety. And it's basically like any like random stuff. I don't have like an actual title. It's like closest to like operations technically, but it's more just like, sometimes I'm not even sometimes I'm working more with Carrie on projects outside of the Object Show community altogether. So some days I'm not even involved with Jack and Jellyfee. I'm doing things with Carrie. So I don't really know. I don't really know like how to answer what my role is because it's always changing. Like now I'm running objectshow.com in my free time. There's just things everywhere. It's all over. I am Brazilian. Oi, tudo bem? Yeah, I'm Brazilian. My dad's from São Paulo. I was born in Sao Paulo. I was born at the Einstein Hospital. I'm pretty sure. I think. I'm not totally sure actually. In Sao Paulo. Yeah, so like right smack dab in the middle. But yeah, do you have paper from II? No. Do you voice a BFDI character? No. And I'm a little salty about that. I was like kind of self-conscious about my voice. And I was like, someday I'm gonna be asked to be a voice actor, and I still have never been haven't been asked to be on in this show, except for like not by Keira Michael for the main show. The third, are you like the only Brazilian who works on J&J, or are others more asking for a friend? I think I'm the only Brazilian on the team. So yeah, I think I'm the only Brazilian. Yeah. I'm going to try learning Portuguese in 2025. I'm terrible at Portuguese. Peter, ask if you can voice Blender and you can voice kitchen sink. I'll ask if I can voice Blender. Can I voice Blender and kitchen sink? If somebody wants me to voice in their like in their show, I'd love to. Just message me over Twitter about it. Thanks, Ben. I feel like that's a little bias of you, but it's good to see you here. I'm surprised I'm like 41 minutes into this. I think I've been streaming for over an hour just talking about random stuff. We'll see how this goes. So, yep. Do you think the marker plush will ever be redesigned? His body and face are large compared to the other plushies. I love marker. I think it's one of the most bonkable plush. Like you can just bonk people so easily with like if you want to like have a fight with somebody, like bonking like a pillow fight, like marker is the best. The face, the body, it's like perfectly cylindrical, so it's not embroidered, which a lot of plush are. And I think that's actually better. I actually think this is done right. So I don't know. It's not my call. It's Braden's call. I'm not going to get involved with the plush really, except for objectshow.com. Again, I'm going to plug it. Check out this. Will you go to the BFDI and IA meetup in 2025? Probably. I won't go to all of them. Honestly, like when the meetups happen, I kind of want to go spend time with family, and I've already seen the episode like a couple times by then. It's fun to see people. I might go to like. I'll probably be at the LA meetup. I don't know. We'll see if there is one. I mean, I'm assuming there will be. I don't actually know for sure. Dang, I have an object show, but everyone else in the show is pretty young, so it would be. Uh, I mean, just like tell me where to like send me lines and tell me where to email those lines, and I probably will do like a weird accent or something. I don't know. I'm not going to tell Carrie or Michael anything on behalf of other people. I need to make that clear because I am asked so often by people like, "Hey, can you tell Carrie this for me?" And I'm like, "No." Like, I just straight up can't be a middleman for other people's conversations with him. I want that to be clear so people never ask because I am asked a lot, like a lot. Where am I right now? I'm in the living room, which is like I can see into the kitchen. Like I literally they torture me by putting the meatloaf right in front of like my field of view, so I could just it looks so good. I should go eat at some point. Peter to the king of OC plushies. That's Lego TD61. I'm just doing objectshow.com. Please tell me what BFDI plushie should I buy? Which plushie should you buy? I'm going to be straightforward with this, and we're going to get right to the point. Pen. You need to get pen. You need spongy. You need flower. You need fiery because fiery is just so historic. I like Fiery Junior. It's also cheaper, so that's a big win. You want to get the whole plush bundle. Actually, the plush bundle for objectshow.com. Go to objectshow.com and get the plush bundle. It's fantastic. There's a lot of great work from the community put into these products. But yeah, I think those are my favorite. I love flower. I love spongy. What else? Yeah, fiery because it's so historic. Pen is one of my favorites. I think Pen is an awesome plush. Okay, Fiery Junior. Then you want Spongy. I'd go if you could only choose one. I'd go for Spongy because it's just gigantic. It's so much fun. But go for objectshow.com. Don't go check this out too. You want to check out the other stuff. Do you think there will be an international meetups in 2025? The problem is that doing things international takes a lot of work and regulation that we're not familiar with, so we want to be careful. Peter, do you know the teapot failed computers? I'm not going to comment on this. Sorry. I know I've been asked quite a few times about it. If I was an object, which one would I be? That is a tough question. I want to like put out like a meme object. This is a hard one. I don't know I don't know. What object do you think I would be? Emerald's a good one. I like it. I think Emerald would be a good object, but maybe not for me. Yeah, actually no, I kind of like Emerald. Oh, but that's yours. That's Emerald Gamer. I can't take your object. I need something else. Somebody say what you think I would be. 18. When will Bellini get a plush? I don't know. What episode of I don't know. I keep popping his lamp in. Yeah, just make sure that the ridge is like completely connected and it should be fine. With the gelatin lamp. What do you think are the channels of? I don't know. I don't know. You should be Peter Rote. A handmade plushie. I should be a plushie. I should just be like yeah, maybe I could be like a plushie or something. I don't know. You would be Ruby with more smarts. 18. It's 18, Cork. 9 plus 9 is 18. I'm going to ban you if you keep typing it, though. Or not, I'm going to mute you. Yeah. Anyway, any last questions, guys? I kind of want to go eat dinner. I guess please go to objectshow.com. Yeah, so 2763. I'm glad you love it, Flame. The gelatin lamp is, I think, like that project was made with love and like it was so much fun. That was just so much fun. Even the pricing was like kind of like a like that was even that part was fun. Everything that I could put into it, like I tried to. So if we have new plushies, let's see. Okay, one kind of forgot to start watching. Okay. Stop asking the same questions, people. No, well, yeah, please ask new unique questions. Do you have any thoughts on II season 218? I have not seen it yet. I've not seen the finale. I'm gonna watch it at some point. Please don't spoil anything. I'm probably gonna get the tennis ball plush. The tennis ball plush is awesome. It's big. It's a big plush, but it's awesome. Yeah, Rocky and Animatic is a great combo. Yeah, go get Animatic, guys. When you support these smaller creators in the community, it allows them to actually go and hire more animators. It allows them to go and get more background artists, all this stuff, because then they have more income, so they're able to make more. So support them. Objectshow.com. Most of the income will go to them. Like almost all of it will go to like it's not like these other big companies like Makeshift that take that gouge people. I don't like that they do that. Makeshift is very I think they take too much from the creators. It's not good. Let's see what else. Do you think that all the season 1 contestant plush? No, okay. Oh my goodness, the chat. I have almost all the BFDI plushies except Flower, Spongy, Ruby, Evil Leafy 2, and X. Do you think I can complete my collection? I think you could complete the collection. I think yeah, it's fun. You should make a plush object show. Somebody needs to do that. There's a demand for it. It's very obvious that somebody will make, like if somebody made a plush object show, you can have these different characters talking to each other, blah, right? Like, blah. Like, come on, it would be so much fun. Okay, that was kind of cringe. So, I have a plush object show. Make it. Keep building it. Are you still thinking about the gelatin slime? Yes, I wrote it down. I wrote that one down. Yes. The dun 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 dun. I love the teapot episode where they're singing. I forgot which number it is. It's more recent. I love the musical one with the purple dragon. I love the purple dragon. I just think it's great because it reminds me of a purple dragon plush that I have. Or it's not purple, it's blue. But will there be a fiery lamp? Maybe. I mean, I'm down to try something like that, but it's gonna, lamps take time. They take a lot of work to make. That the eliminated people in teapot. Okay. Any last questions? Any last big questions, anyone? I'm going to choose like one or two more big questions. And then I'm going to hang up because my voice is starting to go out. Okay. Okay, we got a big thing of questions here. Okay, that's a statement. Hey, I've kind of forgot. Okay. How do you, okay. You wish that they would ship straight from the Chinese manufacturer to Vietnam. I would love it if they would do that. I might try something similar with the with objectshow.com, but it's going to take time. I understand exactly why that would make sense. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen with Jack and Jello Feed, but it might happen with objectshow.com. Go check out objectshow.com. Okay, next question. Make variants of the plushies. I mean, we're not opposed to making variants of the plushies, so maybe that will happen. I've got to start what? Okay, guys, I need to go. I'm so hungry. The food is just sitting right in front of me. It smells good. I'm starving. I should probably just end the stream. So goodbye, guys. Again, go to objectshow.com, and yeah, go get plush. Bye. Thank you.